And good evening. Welcome out here to Class 1 District 16 basketball tonight here from Albany High School. I'm Jared Rolvas. We'll invite Mike Atkins in on the call here in just a moment. Again, it's Class 1 District 16 boys basketball starting out tonight with the number 3 versus 6 seeds. It's number 3 seed in Rockport. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard versus number 6 seed in Worth County boys. I'd like to thank our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast to Rockport Worth County boys. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City and Apple App Insurance of Grant City. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life's values, your friends at Albany TV and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. So again, welcome out here to Albany TV tonight. We'll be broadcasting all 4 games from Class 1 District 16 tonight. Then we will go back to the girls' side tomorrow where we have the semifinals. Then the boys' semifinals will be played on Wednesday. Girls' finals played on Thursday, and boys' final will be played on Friday. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. We're going to take a quick BTC Bank pregame timeout, and we'll come back to hear from our color commentator and Mike Atkins as we get ready to start tonight's contest between Rockport and Worth County when we come back in just a moment on Albany TV. Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champs Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Welcome back out again here to Albany High School as we get set for Class 1 District 16 boys action. It's a matchup tonight between the number 3 seeded Rockport Blue Jays, coming with a record of 19-5 on the season, and the number 6 seeded Worth County at 10-14. Rockport again will be your home team tonight on the scoreboard. Worth County will be the road team. Mike, we've seen Worth County a couple of times this season. Really, they're a really good team. It seems like they've kind of underperformed a little bit this year, especially towards the last half of the season.
Well, yeah, they really struggled down the stretch once you get past the, from February 6th on. They've just really had a tough run. Did get a win at Maysville late, but I think I'm looking at 6 losses in a row. They lost 6 of their last 7 coming into the district tournament, and there's somewhat of a Jekyll and Hyde. We've seen them be really, really good, and they can shoot it. They put up a lot of 3-pointers, and so when they can do that, they're really effective. And
we'll
be back.
We'll be back here with after the playing of the national anthem. And now we'll get ready for your starting lineups here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Albany High School for this Class 1 District 16 boys first round. The Albany R3 School District is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and we remind all spectators that this game is a competitive but also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout the contest and refrain from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. We welcome all of our guests and wish all players good luck in all our games. Now the starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the number 6 seed Worth County Tigers. Number 3, Grant Cameron. Number 5, Jackson Anderson. Number 21, Aiden Gladstone. Number 24, Jackson Rundy. And number 25, Jackson Smith. The Tigers are coached by Les New, assisted by Dan Gladstone. Now the starters for the home team on the scoreboard, the number 3 seed, Rockport Blue Jays. Number 3, Ethan Brumbaugh. Number 10, Alex Burke. Number 11, Gabe Minter. Number 12, Holden Farmer. And number 24, Trey Pescick. The Blue Jays are coached by Sean Shinneman, assisted by Samantha Gidding.
So again, there are your starters for both teams. Worth County, Grant Cameron, Jackson Anderson, Aiden Gladstone, Jackson Rundy, and Jackson Smith. Rockport, Ethan Brumbaugh, Alex Burke, Gabe Minter, Holden Farmer, and Trey Pescick are your 5 starters for each team, as Rockport will wear their home white uniforms with blue lettering outlined in black. Worth County will wear their road black uniforms, gold lettering outlined in white. As we prepare to tip off tonight's Shotes contest, don't forget to start your morning or trip with a stop at Shotes in Albany for an ice-cold fountain drink or a hot cup of coffee. Also, don't forget about their breakfast sandwiches and their delicious Champs chicken.
Well, the first thing that jumps out, that's probably not an unusual thing for Worth County. They're going to be outsized, and they have been a lot.
Gladstone drives, now pulls back, sends it up to the top of the key here for Grant Cameron. Over to the right wing for Anderson. Drives in, puts up a shot, can't get it to fall. Comes away with his own rebound, though. Sends it back out now for Rundy.
And they'll try to neutralize that by spreading the floor. A lot of dribble penetration.
Gladstone drives to the block, now has to send it back out to Grant Cameron. Over to Rundy, left wing. Shot from three, knocks it in.
Well, and if they get it going, they can beat anybody.
I said, and right now tonight with Alex Reinhardt on the bench, he could be a deadly sixth man as quickly Rockport will try and put up a three off the iron. No good that time off of Trey Peshek. Comes back up to the top of the key for Minter. Minter back over to Peshek. On left wing, back up to the top of the key for Minter. Sends it right wing, shot from three from Brumbaugh off the iron, no good. Peshek comes in, picks up the rebound, he'll knock it in.
Well, and Worth County started out in a 2-3 zone, and I've always thought it was harder to box out in a zone unless you just pack everybody in the middle and you don't care what anybody else does if they shoot it. And that's kind of what they just slipped through the zone box out and got the easy putback.
Kick going to be called against Rockport, so it'll stay here with Worth County as Rundy will inbounds. Got an open Grant Cameron there in the corner, but they'll send it back up to the top, the key for Gladstone. Now sends it to Cameron in the corner, back out again for Anderson. Top of the key for Rundy to Anderson.
And what Worth County is going to depend on a lot. Now 2-3 zone by Rockport, but you're going to see a lot of dribble drive penetration, and Rockport's going to have to make a decision. Are they going to go ahead and try to help out on the driver or make him take a tough two-pointer, or are they going to let somebody have an open three?
As Grant Cameron puts up a shot from three off the iron, no good. Rundy comes away with the rebound, spins, goes inside, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for two.
Nice start by Rundy.
Minter sends it over to Peshek. Now brings it inside on the block. Shot just a little short that time from Alex Burke. Into Rundy, quickly into the corner. Back up for Gladstone, drives. Now leaves it off for Rundy, shot from three. Off the inside of the iron, no good. Tipped it back from Gladstone to Jackson Smith as he'll go up and knock it in.
Well, Gladstone couldn't control it, but was able to tip it to Smith for the open layup.
And a travel going to be called here against Rockport.
Into the game for the Blue Jays, Micah Makins.
As Makins and Burke will check in for Rockport, and Reinhardt will check in here for Worth County.
Now it's like Rockport wants to extend some of their pressure a little bit. May see a little zone trap action.
Into the corner for Reinhardt. Back up for Cameron. Over to left wing for Gladstone. Sends it in now to Anderson. Anderson goes up, has it blocked away. And with it here is going to be Micah Makins for Rockport. Getting the block on that last one is Holden Farmer. As Makins sends it in the corner here for Minter. Back to Makins over to left wing. With it here is going to be Aiden Burke. Sends it across again for Minter into the corner. Minter sends it inside for Farmer as he goes up off the glass and knocks it in for two. Sending it across for Reinhardt. Reinhardt bounces it over for Rundy. Gives it back to Reinhardt into the corner for Grant Cameron. Sends it across for Rundy. Ball tipped up. And it's going to be picked up, though, here by Gladstone. Cameron to Reinhardt. Drives, leaves it for Rundy, right wing. Back up again for Reinhardt, top of the key. Rundy into the corner for Gladstone. 4:10 left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 7-4 Worth County lead. Gladstone to Rundy, back again for Gladstone. Dribbles in, leaves it off for Reinhardt, left wing. He'll put up a shot from three, knocks it in.
Well, and we've seen him get it going.
It's a 10-4 6-point lead here for Worth County. Into the corner, Minter, shot from three, knocks it in as he'll answer back with a three of his own. 3:35 left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 10-7 Worth County lead. Rundy gives it over for Reinhardt. Quickly sends it across now for Cameron. Into the corner for Jackson Anderson. Brings it inside for Gladstone. Back for Grant Cameron, left wing. Rundy. Reinhardt, shot from 3. Knocks it in. 2 in a row for Reinhardt.
Well, on defense, it looks like Worth County is just going to make Rockport prove they can hit those outside shots. They've hit a couple.
At this time, they bring it inside, and getting fouled and going to the line is going to be Gabe Minter, as he'll shoot 2 free throws here. As the foul is going to go against Alex Reinhardt. That'll be his first, team's first as well.
At the line shooting, Alex Burke.
Or sorry, that's going to be Alex Burke at the line, not Gabe Minter, sorry. As the first free throw is no good there from Burke. Checking back in is going to be Trey Pescick. Also checking back in is going to be Ethan Brumball. As Burke's second free throw off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Worth County's Rundy. Gladstone drives in, leaves it off for Reinhardt. Another shot from 3. Can't get the third to go in a row. We've talked about that a little bit before, Mike. It's the laws of threes. Usually that third one doesn't quite go as easily. As right back in is going to be Trey Pescick, as he'll go in and kisses it off the glass for 2.
Nice passing there and a good trailer coming down right down the chute.
Grant Cameron goes back door to Alex Reinhardt, knocks it in off the glass. Reinhardt quickly with 8 points here in the ball game as it's a 15-9 Worth County lead. 2:20 left to play in the first. Burke sends it in the corner. Brumball with a shot from 3. Gets it to kiss off the glass and knocks it in.
Well, and so far we've seen Rockport's been able to answer the challenge of hitting those outside shots. They're going to have open looks.
Reinhardt sends it back out to Rundy. He'll put up another shot from 3. He can't get his to bounce off the backboard and in. So Rockport quickly coming back with it. Brumball over to the left wing here for Burke. Back to Brumball. Shot from 3 from the corner off the front of the iron. Tipped up. Picked up here by Grant Cameron. Gets it now for Rundy. Rundy back to Reinhardt. Spins it back into the corner. Rundy shot from 3 off the inside of the iron. No good. Brumball will get him taken back up at the top of the key. Sends it left wing for Burke. Back into Brumball in the corner. Over to the right wing here for Makings. Brumball in the corner. Sends it up now for Burke. Right wing. Burke trying to send it inside. Tipped and stolen away here by Reinhardt, but he's going to be called for the travel.
Well, and it looks like the Tigers are really going to try to make them shoot it from the outside, maybe trap it, get a tip on passes. Because there are, if you're going to try to take stuff away, size inside, there's a couple ways to do it, and one is to play behind it and drop people on top of the ball when it goes in there. Or the other thing is you try to front, and hopefully you get enough pass or pressure on the pass and help on the backside to take that away. And the Tigers have given up a couple of lob passes inside so far.
Brumball sends it up to the top of the key for Minter. Sends it inside to Farmer on the right block. Can't get the first one to go. Second one won't go either. Rebound is going to be made here by Reinhardt. Trying to send it in that time for Jackson Anderson. Going to be tipped away, picked up here now by Rundy. Going up, Reinhardt. Gets it to fall in. He now has 10 points here in the early going.
Yes. How's that for instant offense?
Yeah.
Come off the bench, you got 10 of the 17.
In his defense, though, he usually is a starter here for Worth County.
Yes, he is.
As a shot from the left, elbow extended up and good from Trey Pescick. Gladstone leaves it off. Anderson will put up a shot from 3. He'll bank it in at the buzzer.
Well, that's a bank 3. Got to smile about that at least.
He'll take it. It's a 20-14 Worth County lead after one quarter. We're back to start the second when we come back in just a moment.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 20-14 Worth County lead here over Rockport. As we get ready to start second quarter action, it'll be Worth County basketball.
And Worth County's pretty well lived by that. I think they've got, what do they have, 4 threes here in the
Yes. I said 2 by Reinhardt, 1 by Rundy, and 1 by Jackson Anderson there at the buzzer as Rundy on the little backdoor cut knocks it in on a little floater from the baseline. 22-14. Over to left wing from Brumbaugh. Back up to the top of the key for Minter. Sends it in for Farmer. Right wing. Shot from 3 from Peshek. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by Anderson. And pass for Reinhardt goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a tough break there. I think when you look the other way, you had Gladstone wide open for the outlet, but just a little bit of a misfire.
Brumbaugh with up at the top of the key. Sends it left wing for Minter. Into the corner again for Brumbaugh. He's knocked down a 3 already here for Rockport. Minter trying to send it inside. Can't get it to go that time, and the second chance opportunity goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. There for Alex Burke.
Well, down the road, if you're not in foul trouble, you can probably give those fouls, but early on, maybe just, you're looking at a guy that's 6'5", go ahead and give him the basket and go on with it.
Yeah.
Instead of the traditional three-point play.
And Alex Burke does finish the three-point play as it's a 22-17 5-point Worth County lead. A minute gone here in the second quarter as Reinhardt drives in, plays it up with his left hand off the glass and for 2. And Mike, with this Worth County team, boys and girls, very good using their offhand.
Very skilled offensively, you're right.
And the shot off the back of the iron that time from Trey Peshek. Gladstone trying to send it back out to Rundy. Stolen away here by Peshek. Goes up with his left hand. Knocks it in as gets a little finger roll in.
Maybe 2 of the biggest bugaboos. Not a lot of depth, not a lot of size.
Yes. As Reinhardt leaves it off. Now Gladstone leaves it off again for Reinhardt on the weak side block. And he's going to go up and be fouled here by Ethan Brumbaugh and go to the line to shoot 2. First foul against Brumbaugh, first personal here against Rockport.
Foul on Ethan Brumbaugh, his first, team first, shooting 2, Alex Reinhardt.
Reinhardt's first free throw attempt off the back of the iron, no good.
Back in the game for the Blue Jays, Aiden Burke.
Micah Makins and Aiden Burke check back in. And Mike, as a former coach, we've seen it quite a bit here during the district tournament. How much does it kill you to see the missed free throws?
Oh, it's absolutely, really drives you crazy. If that's one of the few things as a player that you did well, I could always shoot free throws. My problem was I wasn't good enough to make people foul me.
The shot that time just short there from Minter, as it's going to be rebounded here by Anderson.
Well, just the nature of the term, that's free points.
Yeah.
Free, not 3, free points. And it's just something you can't fail to take advantage of. And it's just one of the most under-practiced skill. I know coaching, you say, well, don't coaches do it? Coaches do it, but you got to shoot a lot of them on your own just to get get to where you're really proficient at it.
That's the first free throw down from Aiden Gladstone as he gets fouled by Micah Makings. It's his first personal, team second.
It's almost the old thing about practice. You don't really practice to get something right. You practice it so you don't get it wrong.
Micah Makings will send it into the corner here for Minter. Back to Makings. He'll put up a shot from three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound going to be made by Grant Cameron. Cameron will leave it up now for Gladstone up at the top of the key. Gladstone will drive. Trying to leave the bounce pass off there for Jackson Anderson. It's going to be stolen away, though, by Alex Burke.
Well, I was just getting ready to say they depend a lot on what Gladstone does off dribble penetration. He makes really good decisions.
Travel called against Rockport. Checking back in is going to be Brumball and Trey Pescick. As Farmer and Minter will both check out. Rundy will bring it across. Drives, leaves it off for Grant Cameron. Now for Gladstone. Into the corner for Rundy. Back again to Gladstone. Drives. Grant Cameron shot from three. Knocks it in.
Another one for Grant Cameron. And right there's a good example. Dribble drive by Gladstone. They come off to help, kick it out. And that time Cameron is the beneficiary of the assist.
As Trey Pescick knocks it down from the right elbow. 30-21. It's a 9-point Worth County lead. 4:24 left to play here in the half. Rundy with it up at the top of the key. Gets a screen there from Reinhardt. Now for Grant Cameron. Into the corner now again for Rundy. Back up again for Grant Cameron. Brings it over to the right side. Leaves it off for Gladstone. Dribble drive. Into the corner. Rundy shot from three. Bounces out, no good. And Jackson Anderson going to be called there for the awkward foul.
Well, and the way we started the game, Rockport started out in a man-to-man. They got stung a little bit, went to some zone briefly, and now they're back to man-to-man. And the game plan hasn't changed. Zone or man-to-man is still dribble, drive, penetration, and find somebody open for a three. Just you're going to get shots. Just don't be impatient.
Trying to send it inside for Burke. Goes up with his left hand, knocks it in. 30-23, Worth County with the lead. 3:35 left to play here in the first half. Aiden Gladstone with it up at the top of the key. Falls to the ground. It's going to be picked up, though, here by Aiden Burke. Again, Brumball will bring it across. Sends it left wing here for Micah Makings. He'll put up a shot from three. No good. Rebound made by Gladstone.
And see, for Rockport, we've talked about this in other games. That shot's one pass. That shot's always going to be there. So you might as well go around the zone a little bit, see what else develops. And that shot may be there. It's going to be there when you come back.
Rundy dribbles in. Fakes right and goes left and knocks it in.
You know, when we looked at Rockport's schedule, they only have 5 losses on the year. They're losses to quality teams. Couple to Mound City, lost to Platte Valley, lost to East Atchison.
And then to Green City. As again, Rundy will go up and knock it in off the pass from Grant Cameron, and a timeout's going to be called by Rockport. We're back after this Petty General Center timeout on Albany TV.
Applenap Insurance in Grant City is a Farmer Mutual company that is happy to provide you and your family with all of your insurance needs. Ben Applenap can provide you with insurance for your home, auto, or farm liability. Give Ben Applenap of Applenap Insurance in Grant City a call today at 660-564-2406. That's 660-564-2406, representing Grinnell Mutual.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 34-23. It's a Worth County lead here over Rockport with 2:37 left to play here in this first half.
Well, Rockport has, I think they're a little bit flummoxed right now what to do defensively. They've got, the one thing we talked about Rockport's size. Well, they're trying to play man-to-man. On the other part of that is Rockport size is having trouble matching up with Worth County's quickness, and they're giving them some room, which gives them some room for those threes that they've hit, but also drives and back cuts. They've really been effective offensively as Worth County.
And it's not just one person hitting threes for Worth County. It's all of them. I said pretty much everybody in the starting lineup minus Gladstone has a three-pointer, as Makings will put one up and off the front inside of the iron, no good. Comes back out. Minter with it. He'll drive in, puts up a shot, tries to leave it off for Farmer. Right block goes up, gets the bucket and the foul.
Well, I was just getting ready to say, it almost looks like Worth County may be trying to save their fouls, try to get through this first half, and then maybe change some things they do the second half.
Alex Reinhardt there picks up his second, team's fourth.
But they have given up 2 traditional three-point plays as well.
As Holden Farmer finishes that one, it's a 34-26 Worth County lead. Gladstone leaves it off for Grant Cameron. Now for Rundy, right wing. Goes in, trying to leave it off for Jackson Anderson, and he does.
Really pretty assist, though, from Rundy.
So back out to a 10-point Worth County lead. 1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot from three from Brumball. Too long, no good. Rebound made by Gladstone. Gladstone leaves it off. Now Rundy, shot from three. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be made by Farmer. Quickly bringing it back out for Makings. And he'll fall to the floor and going to be called for the travel. That time, I believe Makings just kind of lost his footing on the long forward pass and fell to the ground and gets called for the travel.
Yeah, I think he just got his feet tangled trying to get turned once he caught the ball. Little zone trap now here.
Get to the cross for Grant Cameron. Now back over for Rundy. Inside to Gladstone. Now back out to Reinhardt. He's knocked down two. Make that three from behind the arc.
You know, it's almost, you give him that kind of time and from the wings, and it's almost, you might as well mark it up. He just doesn't miss those that often.
I said he's got 16 points here in the ball game as Farmer goes up, misses it, comes away with his own rebounding, goes back up and kisses it off the glass.
I think Worth County be content to go 3 for 2, though. No, it didn't.
Trying to get it to Rundy, now stolen away here by Farmer. Goes up, can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Grant Cameron. Gladstone sends it across now for Reinhardt. Dribbles in, trying to leave it off there for Anderson. As it's going to be picked up here by Farmer. So that small little crease there that Reinhardt was trying to send it to kind of got closed pretty quickly. Over left wing, Brumball, shot from three at the buzzer. No good. So at the half, it's a 39-28, 11-point Worth County lead. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment.
Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City is your hometown pharmacy with the pharmacist that was born and raised in Grant City. Sherry's Pharmacy doesn't just put pills in the bottle, they bring true pharmaceutical care to Northwest Missouri. Fast and friendly prescription service is what you will get each time you enter Sherry's Pharmacy. So if you are tired of just being another number at the chain stores, come visit Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City to experience the difference. Or call Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City today at 660-564-DRUG.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 39-28 lead for Worth County over Rockport at the half. Like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee, Schoen's of Albany and Northwest Cell, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, as well as Sherry's Pharmacy and Applenap Insurance, both of Grant City. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember, whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at Albany TV and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Remember your halftime tonight on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Taking a look at the unofficial first half stats from the ball game. Rockport boys shooting 12 for 30 from the field, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 for 12 from behind the three-point arc. They're led in scoring by Trey Peshek. He has 10 points, 5 points for Alex Burke, 7 points for Holden Farmer, 3 points for Gabe Minter, and 3 points for Ethan Brumbaugh. For the Worth County Tigers, unofficially here at the half, they are shooting 15 for 24 from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 6 for 13 from behind the three-point arc. They're led in scoring by Alex Reinhardt. He has 16 points as he's shooting 6 for 7 from the field so far in the first half. Jackson Rundy has 11 points, 5 points for Jackson Anderson, 3 points for Grant Cameron, 2 points for Aiden Gladstone, and 2 points for Jackson Smith. And Mike shooting 6 for 13, just underneath 50% from the three-point line. You're going to be pretty deadly if you continue to shoot that.
If they do that the whole game, and I would, with the caliber of shooters they've got, I would say that's very much a possibility. They're 6 for 13, Rockport 2 for 12, and it looks like maybe to compensate for trying to deal with Rockport's size inside, Worth County is going to make them prove they can hit a couple of shots, and if that's your philosophy, that's what you're going to ride with. You can't get too worked up if they hit a shot now and then, and they've shown a proclivity to be able to hit some outside shots. They have given up some layups. The big thing, I don't think they're in any serious foul trouble, and so given that scenario, they do have some fouls maybe to give. If the game tightens up, you've got some opportunities. You can foul, put them on the free throw line rather than give them those easy lob layups inside. But I've really been impressed with what Worth County's done offensively. And it's like we've said before, if you shoot well, sometimes it doesn't make a difference what else you do. You look pretty good. Well, they've shot it well, but they've also played very well together, I thought, and they found each other for open looks. And and there may have been one, but I really don't remember a forced shot anywhere along the way that Worth County took in the first half. And the one big thing, if I'm looking at those stats, you've scored 39 points. Aiden Gladstone only has 2. Yeah. And we know he's a capable scorer as well. But right now his whole goal looks like is to set up his teammates, use his dribble penetration to create shots for his teammates, and that's why they're in the locker room with an 11-point lead right now. But it'll be interesting to see. I almost wonder if Rockport maybe won't try to extend the pressure, turn up the pressure a little bit, and force maybe Rockport to try to take the ball to the basket, against the superior size of the Blue Jays inside.
And the one thing we kind of saw towards the latter half there of the first half, Rockport started getting inside to Holden Farmer, Alex Burke a little bit more. Maybe see if they move the basketball inside the paint a little bit more, see if they can't get some of these Worth County Tigers in foul trouble and put up some more shots from inside the paint to match up against some of the three-pointers put up by Worth County.
Well, exactly. And one of the things that I've kind of been surprised with, even though it looks like they're going to try to cover from the wing to the baseline with the same player in the Worth County zone, but they really haven't been overly aggressive on the Rockport post players.
No.
And that's why I wondered if they're just trying to get themselves through here with a minimum of fouls. I think the other guard up front, that's away from the basketball, the help side guard, could get down in the middle and jam things up a little bit more. That might be another thing to look for somewhere down the road. And by that I mean I'm talking about Tyler Cameron, that he hasn't been much of a factor, because one of the things, if you got the big guys that get it inside and you're going to jam down on top of them, if they put it on the floor at all, you can't let it come back up. You've got to go ahead and get it, or at least get a hand on it, force a tie up, try to knock the ball loose, something. And so it'll be interesting to see if Worth County changes some things and maybe becomes a little more aggressive in the second half.
We'll be back with the start of the second half when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one. Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for second half action. It's a 39-28 Worth County lead as we get ready to start the second half. Will be Rockport basketball. Again, Rockport wearing their home white uniforms as they have not stopped the clock yet to restart it here for the second half, so they will make them re-inbounds here. As it'll be Gabe Minter as well as Trey Pescick, Ethan Brumbaugh, Holden Farmer, and Alex Burke to start out here for Rockport. Jackson Rundy, Grant Cameron has the shot from Pescick off the iron, no good. Aiden Gladstone with the rebound, also in as Anderson and Reinhardt to start out for Worth County. As Rundy drives in, sends it back out now for Grant Cameron.
We saw Pescick hit some elbow jumpers in that first half. That time he tried to step out to three, and you wonder what's the shooting range.
Aiden Gladstone with it right wing. Dribbles in. Now bounces it out for Rundy. Back up again for Gladstone. And Gladstone will spin. Goes up with his left hand. Can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be made here by Rockport.
Looks like Anderson may have taken a shot there. We've chronicled his shoulder injuries that he is playing through right now. That one would assume probably going to need surgery somewhere down the road.
And I believe
Tough
he's
kid.
played with them even throughout a little bit of football season as well this year, as the shot at time from Pescick from the baseline bounces out, no good. And driving in, Alex Burke hits the tough shot to fall and the foul as well.
Well, there's a good example of what we were talking about at halftime. Burke got the offensive rebound, no big deal. But when he put it on the floor, they started to go after it, just didn't get it, and that's when the big guys put it down. If you're a guard, you got to make sure that doesn't come back up, and it did, and he ends up with a 3-point play as a result.
And makes it now a 39-31 8-point Worth County lead as Reinhardt quickly runs it across, leaves it off for Grant Cameron. Now back out to Rundy. Rundy drives in, goes up with his right hand, knocks it off the glass, up and in for two.
Well, and if you're going to press, you got to get back, because that time I thought the Blue Jays just had trouble getting matched up, and as a result, when you had the drive by Rundy, there's just no help there.
Peshek for Brumball, back up to the top of the key for Minter. Leaves it for Farmer, now back again for Minter. Now Holden Farmer takes a shot from three. He'll sink it from the right wing.
So Farmer, just quick take, because we haven't seen Rockport, obviously.
Grant Cameron with a shot from three, trying to bank it in, no good. Rebound's going to be made by Burke, and it's going to be a 2-on-1. Brumball, left block goes up. He's going to get the foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot two as Gladstone picks up the foul.
Yeah, and you see maybe a little bit more, a little more quick in their step for the Blue Jays starting the second half. And quick take, because we haven't seen Rockport very much. Holden Farmer looks like really good offensive player, can go in or outside.
And especially still just a sophomore, and I know he was a big part of the Rockport Blue Jay football team this season. Looks like a big part of their basketball team as well, as Brumball was able to hit the second free throw. And now Brumball will check out. Aiden Burke will check in, as Micah Makings also checked in during that free throw. Grant Cameron over for Gladstone, right wing. Dribbles in, pulls up, puts up a little shot from inside the paint.
Very smooth, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Said a lot of what he does reminds me of what his sister does for the Worth County girls, as that one's going to be stripped away, picked up here by Reinhardt. Goes up, and he's going to be called for the charge. So Reinhardt and Anderson now each have 3 fouls here. Still with 5.5 left to play here in the third quarter. That's the third team foul called against Worth County here in the half. Minter sends it right wing here for Aiden Burke. Back up again for Minter. Now over for Makings left wing. Back up to Minter. Puts up a shot from three from the top of the key. Rolls out, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Reinhardt. Left wing for Gladstone. He'll dribble inside. Leaves it for Rundy right wing. Shot from three. Bounces out, no good. But Reinhardt there to collect the rebound. Anderson now with a shot from three. Bounces out, no good, and a foul, I believe, going to go against Alex Reinhardt, which would make it his fourth now, and it is going to go against Reinhardt. Reinhardt will check out. Checking in for him is going to be Jackson Smith.
When you got three, I know he's just a little overzealous going after it, but you've got to back off. You know, you've been the big spark plug offensively. He could still be when he comes back in. Alex
Burke gets it up now for Aiden Burke. His shot, for Makings. He can't get it to go. Rolling around with it on the floor. And it's finally going to be called a jump ball. That's going to go to Worth County.
Well, in the last 2 times that Rockport's gotten the ball down in, the ball's been stripped away down low. They're going to bring it down. You got to get it. So they're a little more aggressive in that regard.
Rundy gets it for Cameron. Now back again to Rundy, so he'll bring it across the timeline. Bounces it for Anderson. Up to the top of the key for Cameron. Left wing, Rundy. Rundy dribbles to the baseline. Leaves it off now for Jackson Anderson. Back in the corner for Rundy. Now for Gladstone, left wing. Spins, leaves it into the corner now again for Jackson Anderson. Back out to Gladstone. Halfway through the third quarter play, 43-35. Worth County with the lead here for Rockport. Smith up for Rundy.
Yeah, good move here by the Tigers. I know that they're not trying to put it in the deep freeze, but nothing wrong with using a little bit of time. Be a little patient.
Anderson drives into the paint, goes up with his right hand, kisses it off the glass, in for two. Burke sends it back inside. Left wing, Brumbaugh, shot from three off the front of the iron, no good. Grant Cameron with the rebound, and a foul is going to go against Alex Burke. And it's going to go, that'll be Alex Burke's first, team's first as well, as Minter and Farmer will check back in, as both Alex Burke and Aiden Burke will both check out here for Rockport. 3:25 left to play here in the third quarter. It's a 45-35 10-point Worth County lead. Rundy for Smith. Brings it across now for Gladstone up at the top of the key. Gladstone drives, leaves it back up to Rundy up at the top of the key. This one's going to be kicked off of Brumbaugh's foot out of bounds. It'll be Worth County basketball.
And it almost looks like Rockport starting to do what we've seen when the Warriors played Worth County. They're gonna make Cameron beat them, I think. Yeah, back to a zone.
And now it's going to be stolen away by Brumbaugh. Goes up with his right hand, knocks it in, up and good for two.
2 points, Ethan Brumbaugh.
And a timeout going to be called here by Worth County. It's going to be a 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Applenap Insurance in Grant City is a Farmer Mutual company that is happy to provide you and your family with all of your insurance needs. Ben Applenap can provide you with insurance for your home, auto, or farm liability. Give Ben Applenap of Applenap Insurance in Grant City a call today at 660-564-2406. That's 660-564-2406, representing Grinnell Mutual.
Welcome back out again here to Albany High School, Class 1 District 16 high school basketball action here from Albany High School. 45-37. Worth County with the lead here over Rockport here in this opening round game. Remember, we'll be broadcasting all the Class 1 District 16 basketball games here from Albany High School this week here on Albany TV. Grant Cameron will inbounds here for Gladstone. Gladstone sends it up to Rundy, left wing for Jackson Smith. Now into Gladstone, goes up, left block. Can't get it to go, that time over Alex Burke.
Yeah, good take. Just nice challenge by Burke without fouling. Rockport's gone back to their zone.
Brumbaugh sends it in now for Alex Burke and somehow gets it to fall in as he falls to the floor after picking up the foul. And now Jackson Anderson has 4 fouls.
Jackson Anderson, his fourth, team fifth.
So now is where you talk about Worth County being in a little bit of foul trouble.
A little bit of danger zone now for the Tigers.
And 4 fouls on Anderson, 4 fouls on Reinhardt as Alex Burke finishes the 3-point play, makes it a 5-point ball game. Rundy with it right wing. Gets it for Gladstone. Now back out to Rundy, shot from 3. Misses it, but Gladstone comes away with the rebound, gets it to go up and in for 2.
Well, and I wonder if maybe he didn't get a 3-point opportunity there, but I think Farmer did a good job at not fouling him.
Brumbaugh back up to the top of the key for Minter. Trying to send it inside for Burke, tipped away by Rundy, picked up by Gladstone. Stops, sends it out now for Jackson Smith, almost stolen away there by Burke, and now Burke is going to be called for the foul as he tripped up Jackson Smith there. That's going to be the second here against Alex Burke and second here of the half.
I keep waiting for that. Gladstone did this earlier in the half where he drove and did a reverse pivot and found himself wide open in the lane. I keep waiting for him to do that again. Nice pass.
Nice passing that time by the Tigers as they find Jackson Anderson on the weak side block. 49-40, it's a 9-point Worth County lead. Brumbaugh sends it up to the top of the key for Minter. Puts up a little shot from just outside the paint, knocks it in up and good for 2 from about 8 feet away. Cameron now for Gladstone. Dribbles in. Right wing Rundy into the corner. Anderson, shot from 3. Knocks it in.
Well, and every time Rockport's made a little run, Worth County's had an answer. Can they survive the fouls is maybe the big question here.
Said Rockport had it down to 5, and Worth County promptly brings it back up to a 10-point ball game. Shot from Brumball from 3. No good. Rebound's going to be made here by Rundy.
1 minute here. I'd look for them maybe use a little time. 2-3 zone. They're trying to extend a little bit.
Gladstone right wing to Rundy into the corner. Again, knocking it in from 3 is going to be Jackson Anderson. That's his third of the night, as he's got 15 points here in the ball game. Minter leaves it off for Farmer. Goes up hard, knocks it in, up and good for 2.
You know, you almost wonder if Gladstone had gone down right there, would they have called the charge?
Yeah. I said you expect they might try and do that a little bit more if Anderson is guarding him, as a travel going to be called against Rundy. 38.3 left to play here in the third quarter, 55-44. Worth County with the lead.
Yeah, it's going to be Rockport, barring another jump ball, going to be Rockport ball to start the fourth.
Minter sends it in the corner from Brumball. Back up again for Minter. Trying to send it inside for Alex Burke, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds here off Aiden Gladstone.
Good read by Gladstone to get back there. They've gotten that lob a couple of times.
Minter from just in front of the free throw line, up and good for 2. 55-46, 17 seconds left to play in the third. Grant Cameron up to the top of the key for Rundy. 10 seconds left to play here in the third.
I think you might as well see if he's got another one in him.
Drives, puts up a shot, knocks it in. 57-46. Worth County with the lead. We'll go to the fourth quarter and an exciting ball game to start out tonight when we come back in just a moment.
Big lift by
Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City is your hometown pharmacy with the pharmacist that was born and raised in Grant City. Sherry's Pharmacy doesn't just put pills in the bottle, they bring true pharmaceutical care to Northwest Missouri. Fast and friendly prescription service is what you will get each time you enter Sherry's Pharmacy. So if you are tired of just being another number at the chain stores, come visit Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City to experience the difference. Or call Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City today at 660-564-DRUG. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Albany TV. Rockport starts out with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter of play. It's an 11-point Worth County lead, 57-46. Peshek sends it back out to Farmer. Inside for Burke, back out to Peshek. Now for Farmer. Dribbles in, puts up a little floater inside the paint with his right hand, goes off the front of the iron, no good.
Well, and for all the things, and we thought Rockport did some really good things, and they did, but nice lift by Jackson Anderson. 2 big threes and a runner right at the buzzer. 8 points there late, and the lead's still the same as it was at halftime.
Rundy dribbles in, leaves it off for Grant Cameron. Back out now for Anderson in the corner again for Rundy. Rundy dribbles in, leaves it off for Jackson Anderson. In Worth County playing with Anderson with 4 fouls. Reinhardt on the bench has 4 fouls. Backdoor cut for Rundy. Little baseline runner, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Peshek.
And back to man for the Blue Jays. Rockport stayed in their 2-3 zone, been in it the whole game.
Shot from Peshek from 3, off the mark to the right, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Gladstone. Rundy right wing. Leaves it off now for Anderson.
You wonder if Anderson may not just take the.
Rundy dribbles baseline, sends it out for Gladstone.
Yeah,
and he's going to be called for the travel.
And you wonder when do they put Reinhardt back in? And it's kind of one of those. As long as they're able to keep their lead where it is, you can ride with him on the bench. Yes, I'm sure Coach New has a deficit in mind that he would put him back.
And you think they got down to 5 there in that third quarter, but immediately brought it back out to 10 again. As a shot from 3 from Makings is up and good. And I think we might have just saw that deficit as Reinhardt will now get set to check in here for Worth County. 5:55 left to play in the fourth. It's 57-49, Worth County with an 8-point lead. And a blocking foul going to be called against Gabe Minter. Brumbaugh and Peshek both ready to check back in, as Holden Farmer and Aiden Burke will both check out. Checking out for Worth County is going to be Jackson Smith. Rundy inbounds here for Reinhardt. Reinhardt leaves it off for Anderson. Back up again for Reinhardt. Dribbles in for Cameron. Right wing, Gladstone. Dribbles into the paint, goes up with his right hand, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for 2.
Smooth. Richard Burke came over to help, didn't get over far enough. Of course, when you get beat on one dribble and one step, it's really hard to help.
Makings with another shot from 3. Hit one last time down, can't get the second one to go. Rebound going to be made, though, by Peshek, and he'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul this time going to go against Aiden Gladstone.
At the line, Trey Peshek shooting 2.
First one is up and good. Holden Farmer will check back in here for Micah Makings. Second free throw from Peshek is up and good. As he's able to sink them both, and a timeout is going to be called here by Rockport. We're back after this full Petty John Alma Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Pressure coming out of the Petty John Alma Center timeout here for Rockport. Gladstone gets it for Rundy. A little different scene. Holden Farmer guard Rundy as Rundy goes right by him, though, and kisses it off the glass with his left hand.
Well, and that's what we talked about earlier. Rockport's got size, but they're having trouble. They're having difficulty staying with the Worth County Tigers. And
again, Rockport will send it inside to Alex Burke. He goes up off the glass, and the foul again going to be called against Worth County. This time goes against Jackson. That's going to go against Aiden Gladstone. It'll be his third. But again, Burke is able to finish the three-point play again. He's really keeping his team in it. He has 14 points, and a lot of them coming off of conventional three-point plays here in the second half. Reinhardt spins, goes up, knocks it in off the glass, up and in for 2.
But with Burke, you've either got to let him go or you've got to grab a hold of the ball or get his arms down low where he can't get the ball raised. Because that's what, three traditional three-point plays, I believe.
Brumbaugh shot off the iron, no good. Holden Farmer goes up with the rebound and knocks it in.
Lead's worked its way down to 7.
Rundy with it up at the top of the key, leaves it off for Gladstone, and a foul going to be called against Holden Farmer.
Yeah, that's not for Farmer, that's not a totally bad thing.
Yeah.
You're getting down to the 4-minute mark, and you're still a couple of fouls away from putting them in the 1-and-1. You want to be able to do that when you want to do it. I mean,
trying to get the ball inbounds to Grant Cameron. Gets tipped up, picked up by Farmer. Now he'll get it to Minter. Minter will bring it out as he didn't have numbers.
thought he might take it right at Gladstone, maybe see if he could pick up a fourth one on Gladstone.
Run ball back out to Minter, right wing. Leaves it off. Peshek shot from 3. Bounces out, no good as Anderson comes away with the rebound. Leaves it off for Grant Cameron. Now back out for Gladstone, left wing. Dribbles in. Loses it. Picked up, and a timeout going to be called here by Worth County at a 30-second Petty John Almost Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 63-56. Worth County boys have the lead here over Rockport. I said the Rockport boys in the bonus. They still have 3 fouls to give, though, to put Worth County into the bonus coming out. Reinhardt will inbounds here for Jackson Anderson back into the corner. Rundy shot from 3, sinks it.
Big shot. He's hit a little bit of a dry spell from 3. That was a big shot. Back to a 10-point lead.
I said Rundy now has 18 points here in the ballgame as Gladstone knocks the pass away as they look to try and bring it into Farmer. Rundy gets it off for Grant Cameron. And now Holden Farmer going to pick up his now second foul, team's 5th. 3:08 left to play here in the ballgame. It's a 10-point Worth County lead.
His second, team 5th. In the game for Blue Jays, Micah Makings.
Micah Makings will check back in here for Holden Farmer with 3:08 left to play in the 4th. Reinhardt now will bring it across the center court logo. Knocked and stolen away by Minter. Minter sends it to Brumball. Back to Minter. Gets it inside for Burke. Off the front of the iron, but a foul going to be called. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And I believe that is going to be the second here against Jackson Rundy. Or actually, I take that back. It'll be just his first.
I think that's the classic late call, because if he'd made it, he wasn't going to call it.
Yeah. As the first one is up and good here from Alex Burke. Give Burke here now 15 points here in the ball game. As Holden Farmer will check back in here for Makings with 2:52 left to play in the 4th. As Burke's second shot, no good. Farmer gets the rebound, goes up hard, knocks over Jackson Anderson and knocks it in.
Well, I guess there's our answer. I wondered if it fell down when Holden hit you, if they give him a call. They didn't give him the call there.
Rundy drives in, loses it. Picked up here by Peshek, gets it out for Farmer. Farmer sends it back up to the top of the key for Burke. Spins, goes up, can't get it to fall. Rebound going to be made here by Rundy. And now picking up the foul here is going to be Trey Peshek.
Yeah, I know you're going to have the Rockport fans wondering why they didn't get a foul call, but
it very well could have gone the other way.
It could have gone the other way, and a lot of times when you're wild and out of control, they're not going to bail you out with a call, and I think that was the case there.
Peshek called for his first. The biggest thing about that is the next foul against Rockport is going to put Worth County at the line for the 1-and-1. Into the corner for Grant Cameron. Back up now for Rundy. Leaves it for Gladstone. Thrown into the backcourt. They're going to say it was tipped there by Rockport. Rundy drives in, and a foul going to be called against Holden
Are they
Farmer.
going to give him 2?
I don't know if they're going to put him at the line here or not. It looks like they are.
They are.
So that's the third against Farmer. Well, I guess it's at that line for the 1-and-1 here. So, all right, they're going to say it is going to be 2 shots as Rundy able to hit the first one. Doesn't matter either way now.
Well, look for that ball to stay in the hands of Reinhardt, Rundy, and Gladstone for the bulk of the rest of this game.
We'll be back after this full Petty John Alma Center timeout on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 67-59, 157 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
Well, now it's going to be a matter of can Worth County hang on. Don't give them 3-point plays.
Yeah.
A 3-point shot, maybe, but not 3-pointers inside.
As Rundy's able to knock home the second free throw.
Leads alternated kind of between 7 and 11 most of the second half. Don't think it's ever gotten any closer.
I think it's gotten down to 5 points at one point as Micah Makings knocks one in from the left wing for 3.
Now it's 6.
Gladstone brings it across. Up now for Jackson Anderson. Leaves it off for Rundy. And Rundy's going to be called here for the carry.
Got hung up on his knee there, or his leg.
1.5 left to play in the fourth. It's a 6-point Worth County lead.
Now I might change a little bit here and get out and guard the 3-pointers.
As Peshek checks in and Farmer checks out especially.
Yeah, they're not going to do it.
Now Makings is going to be called here for the travel. And he immediately walks over to the bench as he'll come out and checking back in is going to be Holden Farmer. You know it's bad when you immediately get called for the travel and you immediately walk over to the bench.
Well, I think you saw Farmer waiting to come in.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going offense for defense. Oh, nice save by Reinhardt. Get it out of that corner, though. And good call by Coach New.
And we'll be back after this Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Applenap Insurance in Grant City is a farmer mutual company that is happy to provide you and your family with all of your insurance needs. Ben Applenap can provide you with insurance for your home, auto, or farm liability. Give Ben Applenap of Applenap Insurance in Grant City a call today at 660-564-2406. That's 660-564-2406, representing Grinnell Mutual. Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City is your hometown pharmacy with the pharmacist that was born and raised in Grant City. Sherry's Pharmacy doesn't just put pills in the bottle, they bring true pharmaceutical care to Northwest Missouri. Fast and friendly prescription service is what you will get each time you enter Sherry's Pharmacy. So if you are tired of just being another number at the chain stores, come visit Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City to experience the difference. Or call Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City today at 660-564-DRUG.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 68-62, 113 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It'll be Worth County basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Yeah, the big thing you're thinking now is just get it in bounds. You're not even worried about running a play. Just get it in bounds.
And they'll send it up to the top of the key for Gladstone. Back now for Grant Cameron. For Gladstone. Leaves a back door for Reinhardt. Goes up, knocks it in off the glass. Up and in for 2.
You got maybe your most athletic player going strong to the basket.
Underneath the minute left to play here in the ball game.
That's all right.
Goes back inside and knocking it in, Holden Farmer. And now a quick foul going to be made. This time here against Trey Peshek. That's only going to be his second personal, though. Team ace.
You really want to if you're Worth County, you really want to try to keep this game on 2 possessions at least. Now they got a chance to put it at 3.
First shot here from Gladstone. Up and good. Both teams tonight really have been very well from the free throw line, which I'm sorry, Aiden, I probably just screwed you up on that one. As he, I didn't on that one as he makes the second one. Bringing it across here is going to be Minter. Trying to feed it inside for Holden Farmer. Minter back out, shot from 3 from Peshek. Rolls around, falls out. Rebound going to be made by Gladstone.
That's a couple of those for Peshek.
Yeah.
He's rimmed in and out on a couple of threes.
As the foul this time going to go against Gabe Minter. That'll be, they're going to call it against Burke. It'll be his third, team's 9th, as Reinhardt will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First one up and good.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough right now for the Blue Jays.
Down by 9 and really just haven't been.
They've
Now
hit
maybe
some.
Worth County from behind the 3-point arc.
Yeah.
But not Rockport here tonight, as again Reinhardt's able to hit his second free throw, making it now a 10-point ball game again.
Barring a Worth County meltdown, yeah, that's.
Brumball with a deep 3 knocks it in.
Had to do it.
Inbounds here for Gladstone. He'll be fouled here with 19.4, and that'll be the 4th here against Alex Burke. But now Worth County will shoot 2 from here on out as they reach the double bonus.
At the line, shooting 2, Aiden Gladstone.
So up by 7, Gladstone will shoot 2 here. First one is up and good. Mike, we have seen more points in this half, or in this quarter, than we saw in most halves on Saturday.
Yeah, very entertaining game.
Timeout called by Worth County. We're back with more after this Petty John Auto Center timeout on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again to Albany. 76-67, Worth County with a lead here over Rockport. 19.4 left to play here in the fourth quarter. So it'll be Rockport basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. We'll see if Worth County is going to pressure. Looks like they are going to pressure a little
It'll
bit.
be token pressure.
Shot from 3 from, again, Peshek as he'll knock it in. And now a quick foul going to be going against Jackson Anderson with 9.6. Rockport's hit some pretty deep threes. Maybe they just were too close.
Yeah, too close. Yep.
Brings it down to a 6-point ball game.
You know, I've heard it said, too, there's not a lot of pressure right now. You've got to shoot it, just let it go and see what happens. It's when you get closer, you get that shot to tie or go ahead, that's when things get a little tight.
Second shot, no good. Gets it up now. Going up Peshek, and he'll lose it, and it's going to be rebounded by Gladstone. He'll be fouled at 3.6. As you start to hear the Worth County fans starting to cheer as this one all but over here.
Shooting 2 for the Tigers, Aiden Gladstone.
As Gladstone misses the first one here. Second free throw, though, up and good. Makes it a 7-point ball game. Shot from 3 from Alex Burke, no good at the buzzer. 77-70. Worth County gets the seed upset as they will move into the semifinal game We'll be back with your BTC Bank postgame in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 77-70 Worth County boys come away with a victory tonight here over Rockport, as Rockport will finish their season with a record of 19-6. Still a good season there for Rockport. Worth County keeps it going as they pick up their 11th win on the season. Taking a look here at the unofficial stats here from the ball game. Rockport boys finish 27 for 59 from the field, 9 for 13 from the free throw line, 7 for 27 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring by Holden Farmer with 18 points, 15 points for Trey Peshek and Alex Burke, 7 points for Gabe Minter, 6 points for Micah Makings, 9 points for Ethan Brumball on the night. For the Worth County boys, unofficially from the field tonight, they finished 28 for 44, 12 for 16 from the free throw line, 9 for 20 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring tonight by Alex Reinhardt. He finished with 22. 20 points for Jackson Rundy, 17 points for Jackson Anderson, 13 points for Aiden Gladstone, 3 points for Grant Cameron, 2 points for Jackson Smith.
Well, it's a classic example of Worth County comes in losing 6 of their last 7 regular season games, won their last one against Maysville, but they always say, you know, this is a new season, doesn't make any difference what happened before. This is a whole new ball game, and Worth County sure made that happen tonight. I was really impressed. I thought they played a really smart game the whole game. I thought Gladstone and Rundy, Reinhardt was really good in the first half in getting them building up their lead, but I thought Rundy and Gladstone were really good in the second half, along with Jackson Anderson. Right there at the end of the third quarter, I was really impressed with how they played and how they stuck to a game plan. Because there were a couple of times I was sitting there thinking, well, you know, they may have to change up something a little bit, but they stayed the course and made some things happen, fought through some foul trouble. It's a good win for the Tigers.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny Gen Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Northwest Cell. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Sherry's Pharmacy of Grant City and Appleton Insurance of Grant City. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. And the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. For Jared Rolvis, along with Mike Atkins, we'll be back with our second game. And another video coming up for you next. It's Platte Valley and West Nottoway boys. We come back in just a moment.